Hello YouTube, this is Kerri from Razor Sharp Crafts, and I'm bringing you week 3 of Diemond Die's YouTube Inspiration Card Hop. Inspiration YouTube Hop. Inspiration Card YouTube Hop. However it's worded. Oh, it's been a long day. Check out Diemond Dies at diemonddies.com. They have awesome dies. They're great to use, nice, clean cuts and all that. Great dies. And right now, if you use coupon code THANKSKERRI, that's THANKSKERRI, you'll get 15% off your entire order and free shipping. And free shipping on orders over $25, and that is to include international as well. So it's definitely a great deal for you international people. So yeah, so check it out. This coupon code is good for any of their dies from the very first realistic rose that they released all the way up until the most recent set of 7 that they released. Also, for everybody that comments on all 4, there'll be 4. This is the 3rd one, so there's one more after this, but there's 2 in front of this one. Anybody or everybody that comments on all 4 videos will be entered to win a vintage Christmas ornament die from Diemond Dies. So I will be doing that drawing on the 27th of February, February, wow, the 27th of December. So if you want to be entered, make sure you've commented, make sure you've commented on the last 2 videos and you comment on this one, and I'll remind you again in the next video. So without further ado, let me show you the card I made. Now I'll be honest, I went a little simple with this one, just because I messed up on this card more than I've ever messed up on a card before. So I kept having to recut it and start over, and I was just getting like irritated. I was like, oh my god, how can I mess up so many times on something so simple? So I kept it kind of plain after that. So this week we were to use the, okay, let me get the real name, the full name for it. It's a snowflake, but it's it's just called Winter Snowflakes Set. So, and it comes with 3 pieces. These are all connected together when you first get it. I always I cut mine apart. I can't even get the words out today. I cut mine apart so that I can just use one or all of them or however I want to use them. So those are the 3 dies that you get with this set. And I have the 2 smaller ones. I had some extras left over from when I cut them. And then the biggest one's right here. But I don't have any extras from cutting left over of that one. So this is a file folder card. And there are a lot of tutorials on how to make these. But if you would like one, then just leave a comment down below asking me to do a tutorial, and I will. Because I'll be honest, I've watched many of these. And I messed up. What I messed up was cutting it to make it look like a file. Like I had both the tabs on this side. See? I had both the tabs on one side, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, why doesn't that look right? And you can see I used that afterwards to cut more stuff. So when I finally got it, well, actually I did this one. And then I was like, oh man, when I saw that this was on this side, I thought they were both supposed to be on the same side. I was like, oh man, I did it wrong. So I was like, okay, so I threw this aside and then I did this one. And I was like, why does that look so weird? So then I went on to YouTube and I found a video and I was like, oh, because this was the way it was supposed to be. So yes, if you want a tutorial just on how I did this one, or just on how to do the file, or whatever, well, not how I did this one, but because I don't think I have any more of this paper, but I could show you the concept with how I did the ribbon and all that. Because this won't open. This is a pouch now, so it doesn't open like a normal card. And I use the ribbon to hold it shut. It's not glued shut on the sides. See? And then I just wrapped it around the back, and I put cardstock over it to cover it up on the back, because it didn't look pretty on the back, the way it didn't meet up right. So, okay, stop rambling, Kerri. So I cut the snowflakes out, and these 3 snowflakes on the front, I used these 3D foam squares, and I just cut them into real little tiny pieces so that they would pop up. Kind of helps them stick out of the page some, because I was just going to glue them down on it, and they kind of blended with the paper. And then this ribbon is just, oh, got it at Joann's years ago. Craft Essentials, many years ago, like probably 4 or 5 years ago I got it at Joann's. I've just had it in my stash. And this paper is Graphic 45's Nutcracker Sweet line. It was their Christmas line from last year. And if I didn't have the glare, it's that paper right there, the B side. So I just used that to cover the front of my file. The white cardstock is just paper tray ink. So I adhered these on. I wrapped this around, like I said, and just adhered it. What I really did is I ran ATG tape all along it, so it's stuck down. There's ATG all the way around it, so it would hold everywhere, and so that way it wouldn't slip around and stuff too. So I used the designer paper to cover the white cardstock. 3D foam squares underneath the snowflakes to make them pop. If it hadn't been so late, I probably would have done some. I just got some really neat embossing powder from Wow, and it's got like glitter in it as well. And I probably would have used one of these, but the baby was already in bed, so I couldn't really turn my heat gun on. But I was thinking of putting it on the sunflower. Wow, on the snowflake and embossing, but I might try that on another project later on, because these embossing powders are really awesome. So 3D foam squares, and then I think that covers everything on the front. And then for the card part where you put your sentiment, this is a pullout, and this is 2 of the big snowflakes, and I adhered one to the front and one to the back so that it kind of creates a pull tab. And this is one of the medium snowflakes, and I outlined this with a black pen to make it kind of stand out a little bit better. And then my sentiment, a snowflake is like a butterfly from above, is from My Pink Stampers Winter Punnies. And then I stamped it with Stampin' Up's Craft Whisper White ink, pigment ink. And I stamped it a few times to get it to really pop out, because it kind of blended the first time. So then I just used the, because I used the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. And so I used the corner rounder from it to round these corners and to round these corners. I know I normally use my corner chompers, but I decided, this is honestly I think the first time I've used my my envelope punch board. Actually no, I've used it once. I made my son a file folder real quick when I first got it to try it out, but other than that I haven't used it at all. So I was really wanting to do a card with it, and I thought this would be a great idea and something different, so that way we're not I think I need to change my blade. I got some rough edges there. Where is my file? Right there. So, and if you get these, just use a fingernail file. Takes it down pretty good. There. You can also use, if you have one, the Prima one. Just use the finer grit. There we go. So, sorry, I'm like rambling. I'm so sorry. I'm so out of it. I got to do my videos earlier in the day when my brain's not spent from kids going crazy, and I made a whole bunch of cookies today and cooked dinner, so yeah. I'm just like, So that is my card insert, and then like this just slides right down. Zoom back in. This just slides down in here. Now there, like an occasion, it sticks out the side a little bit right there, but all you gotta do, pull it back out, stick it down in straight. But I like this method, using the ribbon to hold it together, because it doesn't limit how big your inside can be. Like if you use tape or glue, then you're going to lose a good probably 1/4 of an inch at least on each side. So, there's my card, little insert. I may end up doing these next year for Christmas because I really like the way they turned out. The little file folder insert card style. So there you have it. Again, if you'd like a tutorial on how I made the card, just leave a comment below and I'll get one done as soon as I can. And if you like what you see with the dies, check out Diemond Dies and buy lots of them. Use my coupon code, which I'll make sure it's in the description box down below, and get yourself a good deal. Now, I'll also leave links to the other ladies' channels so you can go watch their inspiration card YouTube hop videos. And for anybody who comments on every single one of the design team members' channels or videos will be entered in a giveaway by Diemond Dies as well. Diemond Dies has its own giveaway going on, and I'll put a link to their channel as well in the description box, and you can go to their channel and see and watch the video with all the details on their giveaway. So, I hope you like my card, and thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye.